And the weights, like I said, is kind of like the secret sauce that the neural networks add. That's the dial that neural networks get to adjust and say, oh, that formula didn't go so well. Let me adjust the weight here. Let me adjust the weight over there. Right? Kind of knock the answer back and forth into place, right? So it's not just inputs going into the nodes. It's inputs and weights going into the node, and then that is calculated or taken into account during the formula, whatever the formula may be. And as Sravan asked earlier, this X represents a combination of those weights, of those multiple outputs and weights. So even though your sigmoid threshold might only have one input, which is the X, right? Which we've already verified on this formula here. There's really just one input. Sigmoid is a fairly straightforward formula. That X itself can be made up of any number of inputs and their respective weights, right? Diffio says, in this context, X is sometimes called a logit. I love that name, easier to say than logons. Okay, yeah, sure. Yeah, guys, call it whatever you want. I'm just trying to give you guys the meta view into why we need all of these things, right? But that's fairly straightforward, right? Where it's the understanding of it's not just inputs, it's inputs and weights. All right? So let me look ahead here. Yeah. Okay. So this is the last slide for today. I can't believe we've gone almost 2 hours already. So as you can imagine, so far we've only talked about individual nodes, but I told you that there's different layers and different nodes within those layers. So this is a very quick representation of what a network starts to look like, right?